Welcome to Profiting Forex Trading. I'm glad to come your way again. Quickly, I want to show you how to use yet another simple strategy. I have tested this strategy and it worked well, and I still have trades that are running, so I decided to make this video to share it with you people so that if you are interested, you can chat me up and I'm going to give it to you. Just make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. All right, let me show you how this simple strategy works. I combine few indicators together, and we have like two strategies in one, but I will show you how I normally use this, and you can find other use for this important strategy. And number one thing, the first thing you have to check is this indicator. You will see this particular indicator that showed us D1 EMA is up, telling us the EMA is actually up. It's actually up. Once the EMA is up, the only thing I do is to look for a buy setup. And that was why I entered this particular trade. As you can see, it's still running and running in profit. Buy once you have a D1 EMA is up, that is daily DMA is up, then I look for a buy setup for me to actually enter this trade. And when you check this and the other indicator here, they're actually giving us a buy signal. Now let's check another one. Here's another one. Again, we have the D1 EMA is up, and I place this trade. That's why I place this trade around the GMT, around 8 a.m. GMT plus 1, and this morning, and the trade is still running. Once you place this trade, once you see this one, and for instance, if you see this, the D1 EMA is up, and this guy is selling, it has crossed down this particular indicator, cross and selling. The only thing you are going to do, you have to wait for a buy setup, which actually happen around this place, was agreement around this place, and you place in your trade. And that's why you can see this trade running. You only look for a buy setup, and that's JP225. Now let's check another PS. Here is another one too. D1 EMA is up, so you look for a buy setup with this indicator and place your trade. Still running also, and then when you check good, and you have a D1 EMA down, meaning sell setup. So you look for a sell setup on this particular day. You are not going to take any buy trade. You look for a sell setup, and then here's euro, Australia dollar. Also, you can see D1 EMA is down. So you look for a sell setup with this with this particular strategy. With this my strategy, you look for a particular a setup since D1 is down, and here is the New Zealand JPY Japanese yen, and you see D1 EMA is up, so you look for a buy setup, and this is how this actually work. And let's see Euro USD. Euro USD, we have D1 EMA down, so you look for a sell setup, and this is cash chef. D1 is up, and that's why you can see all my trade, they are still running, and they are running in profit. You look for a buy setup. With this one, I have a higher percentage buy. The buy must be higher than the sell. And let's check G chef, and yes, G chef also D1 EMA is up, and that's why. And once you see that, the only thing you look out for is for a buy setup. You are not going. You're not going to take the sell setup when you see it. You look for a buy. That does not mean that the sell is not going to deliver, but in order for you to actually make a good money or trade a good setup, just follow that strategy. And here is GJ also for D1 EMA is up. Then you look for a buy setup, Yes, Great Britain pounds, Australia dollar, GEMA is down. So you look for a sell setup, and yes, New Zealand. Also, DMA is up, and buy status. I'm still in this buy. I'm in this buy. I'm not. I'm going to close it soon because we have a resistant zone here. I'm going to close it after this video. And here is another one. We have uh, AUSD, and the EMA is up. So, and that's why we are still have this buy run. So this is how to use this strategy. Once you check this, then look for a buy setups with this other indicator. Once they're in agreement, just take your trade in the direction of the EMA, of daily EMA. So this is how I use this simple strategy. It works well, and it's actually worked really well. So that's how you do that, and that's how you trade with this. We are not going to trade against the EMA. We are going to trade in the direction of that EMA. As you can see, every pairs are in agreement with. You can see the trend was actually up, though I didn't place that trade. This is UK also, and D1 EMA is up also. As you can see, the trend was actually up for today. So, and make sure you subscribe and like the video. Do enjoy the rest of your day, and bye.